G'day, me old sports, and welcome along here to Thingymajig's racing channel. Today, we're going to be looking at the GT challenge by those boys down at the Welk Racing Community, and I'm not sure what track it's at. Hello and welcome to Thingymajig's racing channel, back with the bad boys down in the hood with the world racing community. And we are going to be trying to check out if, we know who's won this championship. I'm going to get to the table, but I think there's some movement. I think there's still some beef left in this championship. We can milk something out of this. Trust me. Let's get to the standings. The standings. I've told you everything you need to know. It's round 8. It's down in Oz, if you didn't guess by that insane accent that I did. I've lost standings. I found standings. Don't you worry. I'm on it. So, glasses. Ching ching. Here we go. I'll find them. Don't you worry. Don't you worry your sweet little head about it, my honey bun. I've got my glasses. So the standings are, as is before this round starts, we have in first place a Boosted, and he's on 222 points. So I'm telling you, that's pretty much wrapped up, because in second place we have Sinistore on 143 points, and in third place Deacon Do on 125 points. So even there, Deacon Do, it's going to be struggles to try and catch down the Sinistore. We might have a lockdown for first and second. In fourth place, though, we have MJ on 116 points. That is less than 10 points from third place Deacon Do. There could be a battle there. We'll keep an eye on the Deeks in his Corvette. He is also streaming. If you want to nip over to Twitch and check him out, doing his thing, trying to get that third place in the championship. And MJ not on the track in the Ford. Yes, he's going to be aiming to misbehave and get some big points, hella stack points today in the Group 4 cars, I believe, yes, for this final round. So MJ fourth on 116 points. Garuda, who we have seen do some immaculate and amazing things, is on 93 points. So he could still be in the shout if MJ has an absolutely god-awful race. OSX Thunder is 6th on 92 points, only 1 point behind Garuda. That's still a tough battle if it does not go right for Garuda. JTR is 7th on 62 points, bit of a gap there. And he is fighting with Matt Studio on 57 points, so 7th and 8th. Big contention for that. Who have we got? Have we got either of them? We've disappeared. Have we started qualifying, or did we just room set? Not sure. I'll carry on as I am. So Matt Studio 57 points. He's fighting with JTR for 7th on 62 points. So that's 5 points between them. Mikey is 9th on 53 points. 10th is TDR on 45 points. So he'll be looking to move up and past Mikey if there is no attendance. I honestly can't remember who Mikey is. Is that Mighty Boosh? No, it might be Mikey Boosh. Of course, it'll be Mikey Boosh. They haven't put the Boosh bit on. Mikey Boosh in the McLaren. Adnap is 11th on 43 points, so he can get in on the action there with Mikey and TDR. Chunky's 12th on 37 points, and we see he's always guaranteed a podium. AXR TICC 28 points in 13th. Racing Sim 14th on 24 points. Fusion is 15th on 24 points. Salty is 16th on 18 points. Slushy is 8 points in 17th. 18th for Duffman on 8 points, so he'll be looking to move past Slushy. And in 19th, the old sloth on 2 points. In the GTRs, they've got to use the medium and the soft tyres in this race. That's all you need to know. There'll be some laps. I'll tell you them in a minute. So, yeah, wow. What? Nothing splits a community like an update, eh? Some people love it, some people hate it. Yeah, recently GT7 underwent a major physics update. It didn't. I had a go. Yeah, you have to brake a bit earlier. The car's a little bit springier. And it feels a little bit more realistic to drive, and you can't use your gears to slow down. They're the main things. And I think I saw the best sort of comment was, boy, it takes an update to split the racers from the gamers. And I think that's what's happened here. I think it has put people on pads at a disadvantage, and people who use like gears to slow down. I think it may have disadvantaged those guys, which they always would be, I suppose. If you use your engine to brake, it will brake, and in this game, obviously, engines don't brake, so they've seen a way around. But no matter what, it'll always be that the fast guys are fast and slow guys are slow, and it doesn't matter what they do with the physics. They can make it feel like a Tesco's shopping trolley, and these guys will still race it and still moan about how it feels. Sinistor is out on track then, doing his flying lap. Let's sit amongst the legend that is Sinistor. Shall we sit aside him? Oh, you can't do that here. Hang on, let's see if I can do it here. Here we go, sat on the passenger seat for a flying lap around Mount Panorama, Bathurst, to you and me, son. And he's going to be looking maybe to go out on a huge win, possibly. He can't win the championship, but taking the first place here at the Land of Oz would be a big feather in his cap as the season ends, going into the next season, which, I mean, I don't know, because obviously this update has also caused a bit of a problem with setups and stuff. So I think they're going back to the drawing board on the next championship, the one I was staying hush about. But I think they did say that I could come back and stream their next Friday evening championship, which is Japanese touring cars. So, oh my word, anyone out there who's not part of the world racing community, it'd be great, grand to see you on a Friday evening on this channel racing in the Japanese touring car. So get yourself into the World Racing Community Discord, get yourself signed up for the next Friday evening season. On board with Sinister now, he's really opening it up. We're going all the way towards the chase. A little kink in the road, full blast. Kisses the apex, but is he going to brake? Just after the 100-meter mark, onto the apex, slings it around, swings it back the other way. Oh, mamma mia. And back on the accelerator, fourth gear, going down. Oh, going into the pits. Oh yeah, because he's on the mediums, doesn't he? He likes to start on the mediums. So kind of a lap from Sinistor. But Garuda, he's on the softs and he's going for it, and he posts a time of a 2:14.4. Oliver in the Porsche, is that? Get Boosted's put in a time. Oh, it's slower. Get Boosted slightly slower than Garuda if he's had a problem. Yo, I'll solve it. Pick up the mic. MJ is Mike. No, he's not Mike. Someone told us his name last time. It's not Mike. But MJ then into fourth. So yeah, people have started crossing the line. I'll cut through it now. Garuda then sitting in a pole position. Get Boosted is second. Adnap puts the BMW. It's changed from blue to, I mean, that might be just the different colours. I think that is just the different colours between the Group 3s and the Group 4s. We've seen a lot of Group 3s. But the Group 4 BMW is a pinky. And isn't she cute? Oh, I do remember that from the first round. Has it been that long? Adnap must have missed a couple of the Group 4 races, because I haven't seen the Hello Kitty car ever since the first round, I'm sure of it. So it is great to see the Hello Kitty car back in action. So Garuda is your pole sitter. Get Boosted is second. Adnap in the BMW is in third. Deacon Do in the Corvette. Fourth. MJ in the... He's back in the Mustang. Oh, yeah, of course it's a Group 4 car. Of course he's back in the Mustang. So he's in the Group 4 Mustang. And Duffman is in sixth. Untitled is back in the Mitzi. He's taken a go in a couple of the rounds. JTR in the Lexus, swinging it through. He's in eighth at the moment. Ninth for the Porsche. That's usually Chunky Monkey who's in the Porsche, is it? Is that Chunky? Chunky isn't Oliver. Or maybe Chunky can't take part this evening. So Oliver is sitting into the Porsche. OSX Thunder. Ah, that's dead sexy, that one. Dead sexy for Thunder. He's come with his A game. And Get Boosted just takes the pole position. Oh, sorry, Thunder, you were just about to go across the line. And Thunder does make gains. He's in 10th at the moment. No, it wasn't a great lap for Thunder. MJ goes faster. So Get Boosted is pole sitter by 1.2 seconds. Garuda is in a second. JTR third in the Lexus. Great lap from JTR there. Sitting in a third. Adnap, though, takes that away from him in the BMW. And JTR then fourth in the Lexus. Deacon Do in fifth. Remember, he's in that battle with... I don't think it is. I think it's with MJ. And MJ's just behind him, interestingly. But MJ needs to get hella stack points on Deacon Do. Duffman is in the Alfa Romeo. Or the Renault. I'm not sure. What is that? That is the Alfa, sorry. He's 8th at the moment. Only 6/10 off of the Fords. 9th for Ollie in the Porsche. Looks like he's sitting in for Chunky Monkey for the Porsche today. Untitled is 10th in the Mitzi, with Thunder 11th in the Shag. Looks like the Shag is a little bit of a handful here at Bathurst. A struggle to get around. Shall we get on board? I think you watch. You'll probably go into the fuel station pit stop. Sorry. This time, like everyone else. Sinister are still not putting a lap in, but remember, he had to go into the pits to change his medium tyres. I don't know why he just, because they have a gap anyway. They have a break in between the qualifying and the race. I don't know why he just doesn't change them then. On the brakes for Thunder there, over the curve still. And yeah, there is an element of getting used to the new physics. I mean, obviously, I'm saying, people are whining over nothing. But you've still got to get used to it. It's muscle memory as well. Someone pointed out that you've got kind of muscle memory if you play it a lot. And now that's all totally out the window. And it is very difficult to suddenly change your style and the way you do it. So, yeah, I think we're going to have... Oh, Thunder. We were on a lap, but put him in third. Well done. Just ahead of MJ in fourth. TDR fifth. Adnap sixth. JTR in the pits at the moment. Looks like he cannot do any more. We must be getting to the end. It is about 10 minutes up for Thunder at the moment, but he's 4/10 off of Garuda the Lambo as he goes around. And Untitled went faster as well. Let's have a quick run through. Get Boosted. He's on and out that, but I honestly think it's over. I'm not sure though. Garuda is on a push for that final shot at pole, but he's got to find 1.2 seconds. Is it in him? Thunder, absolute cracking lap that last time around, going third fastest. MJ, fourth fastest so far in the Mustang. Autosport is fifth fastest in the Audi, and I think he was somewhat worried about the front wheel drive car, but it seems to be doing a great job. I mean, understeer galore, but with all that understeer, he has fought through it, and it's only 2/10 off of the Mustang. Adnap, we saw Glory earlier on in the qualifying, up in third at one point. He's on a run now, and I honestly don't know when qualifying is going to finish, but JTR's picked up a hefty penalty. But it's only his out lap. Hopefully it won't carry into his flying lap. It may. Deacon Do looks like we've caught him at the back of a mistake. And he's down in 8th, but we haven't seen Sinistor. Looks like Duffman has pulled over. Hopefully he's not in this tricky part of the track. Ollie in the Porsche coming back out of the pits. He's in 10th at the moment. Untitled's in 11th, but he's got a penalty, and it's Sinistor. Sinister cannot get himself on the grid, it seems. He's some 20 seconds off of the pace, which seems absolutely peculiar. And we'll see with this lap. He's waiting till the last minute, surely, to put a lap in there. Maybe he's just been going around burning fuel, waiting for the end of the session. But we're watching Sinister and his Dodge Viper, Group 4 Dodge Viper this time around, come towards the final corner. He was 30 seconds up on his time. That's 10 seconds faster than the person ahead of him. Where's it going to put him? Up and into third place for the Dodge Viper there, Garuda. He's coming towards the line as well, is he? He's not done anything though. Get boosted, already has crossed the line. He's still going for it. This session is a nice long one. So get boosted, pole sitter Garuda in second place in the Lambo so far. Sinister puts it up and into third. He'll be looking to get higher. Still only 3/10 to find. Thunder is fourth in the Shag, fifth for the Mustang so far, and it looks like he's trying a little off-roading. We'll stay with him. See, oh, he was only 2/10 down on his time. The back end of the Mustang all over the show, but he has full control over it at the moment. And MJ gives us a perfect class in drifting down the S's. Beautiful stuff, absolutely delicious. Can he beat his time with tyres that wrecked? Oh, and he's got snagged up with Barry R. And that is that for MJ, and this means TDR might be in with a shout. Autosport on the prowl. He's coming around the final corner. Can he up himself ahead of MJ? And that'll do Deacon Do a huge favour. Crosses the line. No, he's down on his own time, but he's still going, is it? Jesus, how long is this quali? Oh, we got a snag with JTR and Untitled in the S's during qualifying. They should not have been that close together. One of them should have yielded, and that's the 2 laps ruined in one corner. Get boosted then, carrying on. He's there at the final corner, and this one is going to blow it out of the water, I tell thee. He looks like he's absolutely swift in this lap as he comes towards the line, and he's going to edge it into the... No. 5 seconds slower than his time, I apologise. Garuda, can he find that 1.2 seconds? Can Sinister? He's going around the final corner now. Is Sinister going for it? Deacon Duke goes faster, and so does Sinister, but not fast enough. Garuda comes around the final corner. What can Garuda do in this position? Oh, nothing. It's gone to pot. Who's the next to cross the line? We've got a few in the pits at the moment. We've got Untitled. Well, we saw he had a bit of an issue. Sinister's getting purples. It is the final lap. Get Booster goes into the pits. Garuda on a run. Sinister is on a run. Thunder could be on a run. No, he's down by 8/10. Adnap's come around the final corner. It's looking a bit messy, but was the rest of the lap enough to get him ahead of Thunder? When he goes to cross the line, no, it does not. TDR is coming down that long straight. Who's the other car then? Buggering, chasing bloody cars. It's such a plane. I think they're not running. So we'll just keep an eye on Sinister and Garuda. Thunder was down, we know that, and so was Adnap. It looks like Adnap is off, and yeah, that he's done. Oh, 2 seconds down for Thunder. There's nothing happening there, so it's between Sinister. Deacon Do looks like he's on a run as well, and he's ahead of the Dodge. This is going to be a little bit touch and go here. TDR does go faster, it seems. And oh, Deacon Do, he doesn't want to get in the way of a Sinister, I'm sure, but he's got to concentrate on his lap alone, and Garuda just behind them. Oh my word, Ollie goes faster as he crosses the line. We'll do a rundown at the end of qualifying, but oh no, that's not going to be enough for Sinister. He's got to find more time. He's getting a lovely tow from Deacon. Deacon's looking to be another 6/10 off of his time, and he might waylay the Dodge here. Oh dear. So Deacon then trying to push as hard as he can, and the Sinister behind him trying to get a good position. Oh, it's tight as they come across the line. What does Deacon do? Deacon does, he doesn't do enough, and nor does Sinister, but it's Garuda. Can he snatch pole position whilst Get Boosted's in the... No. Did he even get to the line? I didn't even see if he got to the line or not with that. Get Boosted starts on pole with a 2:12.030. 1.2 seconds, ahead of Garuda in the Lambo. Then we have the Dodge Viper in Sinister. He had purples at the beginning, remember, but found a Corvette in his way come the end of the lap, or did that cost him pole? Thunder doing a great job in the Shag, fourth on the grid with the Audi of Autosport up and into fifth place. He could stir someone's soup today. Adnap in sixth in the M4 BMW, and MJ all the way down in seventh with the Mustang, but luckily for him, the person he's battling is behind him. Deacon Do in eighth. So it's worked out well for the pair of them. Well, not really. I bet they would rather be higher up. JTR in the Lexus, we saw having an issue with the one that has no name. Oliver coming 10th in the Porsche. Duffman 11th in the Alpha. And the Mitsubishi, being piloted by no one, is in 12th. Hoo-wee. My word, that was a tight qualifying. We are going to have roughly an hour, which is 25 laps of racing. They and the medium tyre. Like I said, MJ, Deacon Do. There was a couple of others, weren't there? I don't want to forget them. I don't wish to forget them. So I'm trying to have a quick look on Discord at that. So who do we say? We said Deacon Do and MJ. They're battling it out, but it's a big one because it's 9 points. Garuda, he'd like to jump both of them there. And so far we've seen with his pace, it's pretty strong. But he's in a big issue. Thunder would love to get ahead of Garuda because he's a point behind him in the championship. JTR... Well, Matt Studio's not here, so JTR looks like he's got 7th place all wrapped up, and no Mikey Bush either, so it looks like Matt Studio will finish in 8th with Mikey Bush in 9th, but TDR on 45 points. He could maybe get up into 9th place. Adnap as well. We'll be trying to jump a couple of those that are missing. Aruga. Qualifying is finished. Please wait for the host to start. He's asking if we are ready. He says we're going. And I like to indicate my readiness as well. The race will begin. It's going. It's on. Buckle up, ladies and gents. Throw a shrimp on the barbie. We're going racing. Oh, I don't want that. I don't want names above cars. It looks awful. I am assuming we'll be in the dark because it's a dark track and everyone loves racing in the dark. So prepare yourselves, my children of the sim god. You might not see something for a while. So Get Boosted leads them around on a rolling start. And we're racing here at Mount Panorama at Bathurst. And they go to, I can't remember the corner. I think that's Hell's Corner, and the other one's Murray's Corner. And Garuda then having to hold off the Viper. We saw the Viper had pace in qualifying. And can the Lambo stay ahead? Thunder in 4th with Autosport in 5th. Two very mighty, powerful cars going up against each other. And Autosport looks like he's going to go for the late break into the corner. And the Shag's out wide, and the Audi is through. And the Audi looking very meaty there. Get Boosters dropped down into 3rd place. Get Boosters dropped down into 3rd. Not sure what's happened there, and I don't want to have a look yet, but Garuda at the moment leads the race from Sinister, and Get Boosted must have had a knock with a barrier because his car's a little busted. TDR making that beautiful move on the Shag, but the Shag comes back. You can't hold a shag down, baby. And oh no, MJ sneaks through as well. And Adnap dropping a position to MJ. MJ having an absolute beautiful start in the Mustang. And Autosport slipping down into 7th. And he's side by side with JTR in a very, very dodgy part of the track. JTR just slips on by. And Autosport now down into 8th. Scraping the barriers as Deacon do down in 9th. And Oliver all over the back of him in the Cayman. Duffman in the Alpha is in 11th. Ahead of the one that shall not be named. Garuda then leads. Sinister in 2nd, Get Boosted in 3rd. This is tight loving. Thunder and MJ. MJ absolutely on a strike. Oh yes, because they're on mediums. Look, Garuda's on the softs. Mediums for Sinister, mediums for Get Boosted, and mediums for Thunder. But MJ on the softs. That is why he is on it. He's bringing the heat. He's turned up and he has slapped. Oh, and he's through, but the shag just getting a wobble on mid-corner, and it cannot hold on to the ground. And MJ then brings the 4 through, and Boosted going side by side with Sinistor, but Sinistor has the inside line, but Sinister has a step out. Doesn't matter. Boosted hits a bit of grass. So my good golly gosh, 2 of those huge hitters making slight mistakes on those medium tyres, giving MJ ever more chance of pulling up towards them. The battle with MJ and Deacon Do for 3rd place, ladies and gentlemen, is on. It's on, baby. Garuda running and hiding while he can. He's got to get the best out of those soft tyres whilst his competitors are on the slower tyre. Sinister at the moment absolutely sitting in the gravy spot. Medium tyres ahead of Get Boosted. What more could he want? He's got the wet side of the bed, I tell thee. And Sinister pulling away as Get Boosted under pressure from the soft-tyred Mustang. And the Mustang is lavering him up into a beautiful pressure cooker. Thunder then, he's in 5th place with the shag. He had a fight with the Audi. The Audi absolutely slug it into the barriers, and Thunder come aloft on the medium tyres. He's sitting pretty at the moment. JTR, the Lexus, the cream risers. The man had a bad qualifying, but look at him in the race. 6th. He is on the soft tyres, remember. Adnap on the soft tyres as well. Absolutely legendary drive last round from Adnap. Are we going to see something similar today in the Bathurst? I don't even know what they've called it. They always call it a race, and I should find out what they have titled this one. I like it when they give them titles. Calendar. The WRC Down Under Bathurst 155 kilometre Group 4. There you go. Down Under. That's what it's called. Garuda, he is certainly turning that championship down under as he is flying. 3.3 seconds on Boosted. Boosted's got himself by a Sinistor. No, yeah, Boosted's got by Sinister. Oh my lords, we should have stuck with him. MJ was putting the pressure on the Honda at one point, and now, oh no, what's happened there? Sinister's had a huge one. Oh, Sinister's had a huge bite of lag, I mean. So Sinister having a huge lag bite there, and freaking us all out. But Get Boosted ahead. Sinister in 3rd. MJ on those soft tyres. Can he do it up this straight now? He's got the toe. He's got the money. He's got the toe. He's got the brakes. Baby, let's go. Ooh, that window, that doorway was open, but the Mustang just decided to not quite. And I tell you, on the old update, maybe the lunge may have been applicable, but physics, baby, science. We've got a proper race on our hands now. Look at it. It's great. Garuda, meanwhile, he's building a gap. He's doing what he needs to do to counteract his medium run. Get Boosted also trying to build a gap to a Sinistor, whilst MJ is trying to find some way past the Dodge Viper. Thunder, meanwhile, closing up on the medium tyres. This is not good. This is not good for MJ. He can't be held up here. Oh, MJ's got a wiggle on. Can he control it? No, he's facing the wrong way. Poor MJ. Thunder moves up to 4th. JTR in 5th. TDR Autosport in 6th. MJ has to wait for the whole field, unfortunately. Ollie up to 7th. Go on. Oh, he's got a second penalty, though. He's got 1 second penalty for cutting, and he probably was doing that to avoid. I did that in a race the other day. I was like, and it was there. Someone spun in front of me, and I opted to go down the slip road, and I got a penalty for cutting the corner. 1 second penalty. Oh man. Oh, it'll be on the replay anyway. Don't you worry. It's coming next Monday. Depressing. Oh yeah, you're going to get 2 Bathursts. How freaky is that? I hope you like Bathurst, because we've got 2 races coming from it. Because the Ultimate Racing League was there as well. Maybe they shared it. Maybe it was the same week, like same round. So Garuda at the moment doing what Garuda needs to do, putting in fastest lap after fastest lap. Get boosted. 4 seconds of drift, but get boosted now faster on his medium tyres. Sinister still holding that 3rd, but Thunder and JTR are closing in the soft tyres. Very fast at the moment. Well, mediums for Thunder. It's JTR that's making a use of those softs. And then we have Autosport. He's a little bit on his own with Oliver in 7th. Deacon Do having a very quiet race, but he's on the medium tyres. MJ on the recovery drive. He's on the comeback tour. And he's trying to get the move done on the medium clad. And ironically, these are the 2 that are duking it out for 3rd place in the championship. There's a 9-point deficit that MJ's got at the moment as he swans by his competitor, but he can do. He just has to keep the points less than 9 points between himself and MJ, and that 3rd place in the championship should be locked down. Adnap, oh, he slipped back into 10th place. He was up there. I think he was 7th or something. So looks like Adnap has fallen foul to Bathurst's ways. But he's back on the horse now, and he is slinging that BMW around beautifully. Duffman's catching him in 11th place, and the one with no name he's not having a great one, it has to be said. It looks like that Mitzi is a little bit of a handful. Please don't say that, because I'm using that in the Manufacturers' Championship. So I'll be racing that on tomorrow. Garuda at the moment, 6 seconds. Sinister, get boosters, drop back down again. Oh my word, that Honda is fast but frail on the edge. And Sinister now is up and into a 2nd place with JTR ahead of the champion, El Campiano. And Thunder also mixing it with the Honda driver. I've still got, I believe, the replay from the very beginning. Let's have a look if it still works. From how he lost the lead. Oh, I'm looking at the wrong person. Yeah, he just went a little wide, didn't he, in that corner right at the very beginning. And Garuda managing to slip one by, as does Sinister. But so much has changed since then. I just remembered pressing the button, so I thought I better give you the replay. May as well. So yeah. What's changed now? Garuda still leads by 6 seconds. Sinister in 2nd. Get Boosted has managed to get past a JTR, who is under pressure. His tyres are starting to feel tired. And Thunder is applying the pressure as Get Boosted chases down 1.5 seconds from the Dodge as the car swings through that shady part of the track, and he gets inches away from the barrier. What an absolute delicious track. Autosport, he's 7 seconds behind that battle on the medium tyres. This is going really well. He probably feels he's not seeing anything or doing anything, but the medium tyres, nice consistent lap times. The Audi is doing fantastic. Meanwhile, behind him, MJ is on the softs, and he's struggling. Oh, sugar, I've just spilled coffee on me because I'm all excited and bouncing. What can I wipe it up with? Hang on, guys. I'm having a nightmare. Yeah, oh, thank you. The sponge just turned up. All over my legs. I was wearing shorts. I am 5. Yeah, I'm sat here talking about a computer game on the internet. How old do you think I am? 5. There you go. Jesus, what a silly question. I've done it. I took today off because 7 Days to Die came out on console. So I had a day off of work. I booked it because I knew it was coming out and everything. Planned my day around playing 7 Days to Die all day. It's been amazing. I'm still in my PJs. Didn't even get dressed. What an animal. I'm 47 years old, for heaven's sake. I didn't get dressed. Oh no, MJ's had an absolute nightmare. And the one that cannot be called a name has left the session. So Garuda at the moment, 8 seconds. He's built up more of a lead as Boosted goes for a move on Sinistor. And the Honda on the straight line doing the do as Sinister slips down into 3rd place and JTR is in 4th. Thunder is in 5th, all on the tail of the Lexus. And I am telling you, he is hungry like the wolf. Thunder needs to get by. He wants to hunt down the 2 ahead of him. Look, he can see them. He's on the same tyres as them. And I think JTR's soft tyres are starting to see their best days. What do we reckon? If he's going to try and one-stop it, we know Sinistor likes to, JTR likes to do a one-stop situation. He's got to get to at least lap 12 and a half. Whoa. Thunder, catch of the day. Hey, how big was that one, Thunder? Big! And now the Lexus having a wiggle ahead. And Thunder having a little look one way or another. I'm going to find you. I'm gonna get you. Maybe this day, or maybe next. Oh, Sinister's slow. Sinister is slow. Sinister is going extremely slow, and we've all just overtaken him. This is absolutely meltdown. Fantastic, but stressful for Sinister. Let us see if we caught that. I doubt we did. So we're looking at Sinister. He's in 3rd place at the moment, and he just had a chat with the barrier, didn't he? It was nothing major, nothing big, but it just took the wind out of his sails coming down that straight. And whoa, the Lexus squeezing himself through, and the Shag as well. Oh, the Lexus had to pay a penalty, it seems. Missed that. So Thunder has flipped it upside down, turned it all around, and now Thunder is the man in 3rd spot. Not Thunder, that's the Shag. That's the Shag we're looking for. And I'm sure we'll hear, you best not, Thunder, be messaging or chatting. Oh, and Sinister's coming back with the toe and maybe a better drive out of that first corner. No, oh yes, and Thunder slips in for the toe back. And is he going to try it in that corner? I wouldn't, because I'm not that brave. Oh, and it looks like Sinister had a rub with the barrier, rub-a-dub-dub. And that keeps Thunder right in there, keeps his whistle wet as he mounts an attack on its American rival. Driver and car. It's a British car. I mean, it's owned by Ford, hence it's owned by America. Oh yeah, the coffee's gone. And it was a straight coffee. I've changed my ways. There's no more lattes. I am no longer a latte. I will. I'll still get a Costa and get a latte, but my gayness it's gone down a little bit from drinking a lot of gay during the day, and I've gone to drinking a little bit of gay during the day. My gay latte during the day. Garuda is lead. Oh no, Garuda's lost a huge amount of time. What has happened here? What has gone amiss? and Get Boosted. Either he's doing some rocket-powered kind of lap times, or Garuda has had an issue on this lap, because all the laps before look absolutely tickety-boo. And at the moment, Garuda, the soft tyres half worn, and Boosted has just reeled him in like he is a carp on the end of a line. He is hooked, sinked, and whatever. Hook, line, and sinkered. That's the one. Garuda doing his best to stay ahead of the Honda, but the Honda is driving with force. Oh yeah, 218. Definitely a mistake was made, and all of that hard work been thrown right out the window. But he's still ahead of the Sinistor by about 6 seconds. There could still be a fight for the podium here. Thunder on it, in 4th place at the moment. And Vodka Rob in the chat saying, good evening, sir. How the devil are you? I'm absolutely ticky-boo, man. I'm crack-a-lacking. This is a good race. I'm enjoying it. Garuda losing time, and Get Boosted is closing. The medium tyres, have they crossed over? The soft tyres not as fast now, but I think Garuda made a mistake last time around. He seems to be holding his own at the moment against the Honda. Sinistor in 3rd, being chased by the Shag. And JTR in 5th. He was fighting with Autosport, but no, he was fighting with Thunder, but he had a moment. Those tyres are absolutely shot in. They were on lap 8 of 25. And I think we're going to have some pit stops soon. I don't think the fuel's going to do it as well. They have to take on fuel. Autosport in 6th. He's doing extremely well. His tyres are going fantastic. And he could go all the way to lap 16. The Lexus not looking after those soft tyres. The Lexus might be burning. Oh, and the Focus. The Mustang is ripping his tyres apart as well. And Deacon Do closing in with those medium tyres. Adnap back in the shout, but his tyres also not looking the best they have. Oliver in the fight here in 10th place. He's cracking on, and Duffman is the last place as the one with no name bailed. But Adnap and Deacon and MJ look like they're in a beautiful battle. And Vodka Rab in the chat saying, I quite like the new physics. It's a bit more oversteer than understeer, which I think is a good thing. There you go. See, I was saying it. Nothing divides a community, like an update. All the stuff I'm seeing on Facebook is I hate it or I love it. But there's no middle ground. There's no people just saying, yeah, it's all right. I think it's all right. And here we go. Get Boosted has caught up with Garuda, trying to go around the outside. Garuda has the advantage, and he keeps it. And Garuda driving like an absolute lion, defending every corner. Sinister at the moment has got his hands full with Thunder. Sinister going very slow that last time around, and Thunder on it. The Shag is on. Shag is fighting with the Dodge again. JTR some 3.9 seconds behind. We know the soft runners are starting to struggle now. JTR's tyres are pretty burnt out, and so are MJ's in the Mustang. Thunder though and Sinister are on the medium tyres. And Vodka saying it's no Assetto Corsa Competizione, but it's a step in the right direction. Yeah, that's what I'm kind of hearing. People are saying it's gone more sim than Cade. And that can only be a good thing, can't it? It can only be fun for all. I think it's because of the people with the pads. I think people who like to drive with game pads it's now kind of, it's made it more difficult for those guys, which is a shame. But you know, it's a racing game. Most racing games, people who play racing games do it with wheels. Go and buy Hot Wheels if you want to play with a gamer pad. There's plenty of racing games for gamer pads. Vodka Rob saying, yeah, definitely. Garuda then leads. Is he going to pit? He's got half a tank of fuel. He still has Get Boosted. Thunder looked like he was doing something there. We had a little battle here, didn't we, with Deacon Do and Adnap. At the moment, no one making a move. It looks like Adnap has dropped back from the Deeks. and the Deeks on the medium tyres is closing in on MJ. MJ could be in trouble here under braking. His tyres are pretty old. And JTR comes in. We saw he was struggling with his tyres. Oh, and he's picked up a second penalty from somewhere, God knows where. Garuda then still leads from Get Boosted. It's so difficult where to watch. There's racing everywhere with Sinister and Thunder having an absolute duke it out. And Thunder, he's going to try and go around the outside. It's not. He's looked up the inside a couple of times. It's not worked for him. But he put a wheel on the dirt there, and I think he had to brake a little bit more than he would have liked to. Does he get a good exit though? Can he get up alongside? No, the Dodge still ahead of Sinister. We're on lap 10 of 25. I mean, the Dodge still ahead of Thunder. And this is an absolute battle. Both cars sideways there, coming out of the corner. They're pushing as hard as they possibly can. Get Boosted still struggling to get past Garuda. And then we have the battle with MJ and Deacon. Oh, and the Shag just hit the barrier quite hard, and that gives Sinister a breathing space. Get Boosted, though, is not giving the Lambo the same courtesy. No breathing space given here, sir. And the Lambo really doing well, not shaking under the pressure that Get Boosted is applying. He's not buying it. He's not buying what you're selling. MJ is ahead of Deacon Do, but his tyres are shot. And JTR out of the pits. He's still got that second penalty, we don't know what for, and he's in on medium tyres now, filled up with fuel. He's going the long way round, and Ollie is ahead of him, 2.5, but his tyres are pretty mangled as well. Deacon Do fighting it out. He's 10 seconds ahead of the Ollie May. He absolutely whacked the barrier there, slowed him right down, and that's going to be an easy position for JTR. JTR had a knock. I think JTR having a knock with the barrier. Oh no, his cars look solid. I thought it must have just been a wiggle. And down this straight, surely. But then there's a penalty to pay for JTR. Oliver might be okay. Someone's moving. What's moving? Garuda has come into pits. His tyres are done. Get Boosted carries on. Sinister carries on. And so does Thunder, up and into third place. TDR coming up towards the pit stops. He's on the medium tyres. He is going around. Garuda is filling up. Oh, that Lambo looks dead sexy in the pits, doesn't it, eh? Oh, baby. Oh, take their home tonight, even with the Dragonaut side. And Deacon Do then 6th place. MJ comes in also, and this is where JTR shines. He's got to get ahead of at least MJ and Ollie in the pits, because he's in the soft tyres. And can you get the tank and the medium tyres? 15 laps, that's a big ask. It's a big ask. I think there's going to be a splash o dash, and if there is a splash and dash, do it in the middle. They've filled up, but if they're going to have to make 2 stops because of fuel, you're best off just not even filling any fuel or whatever. Just changing the tyres to the mediums to tick a box and then come back in a few laps later. Who's yellow? Oh, Get Boosted has made an absolute danger of a mistake. Shall we watch it? Because Get Boosted never does it. And maybe the update, we'll blame the update on that one as he slings it in, and just doesn't even try to make the apex. He knew before he arrived he'd made an error. And that's Get Boosted. Still leading though. He's still leading. There you go. And Sinister in 2nd place, trying to catch up, but that's a lovely little gap shaved for Sinister and puts him right back in the action. Garuda has come out of the pits and he's picked up a half a second penalty, and he's hit a barrier. Oh my good golly gosh, he's not happy with the medium tyres. TDR, who has not pitted yet, not far behind. Deacon Do has not pitted either. He's moved up to 6th. JTR, who did pit earlier for the medium tyres, is in 6th ahead of Adnap, who has now pitted and put the mediums. He's moved ahead of MJ. MJ's picked up a huge penalty, 1.5 seconds from somewhere. I don't know if that's the pits, the wall, or somewhere in between. But Michael Massey has struck on MJ. Adnap then is going to manage to pull a gap, and he's 11 seconds behind JTR. That's a huge one. But without knowing what's there. Oh, Duffman absolutely rockets it into the barrier, and that gives Ollie the place back, who has just recently pitted as well. And Duffman is having a tough afternoon. Get Boosted leads by 3.2 seconds, but he has not pitted. Thunder in second. Sinister's dropped. Sinister has dropped. He hasn't pitted. No. 227. What happened to him? He's 11 seconds behind Thunder. Sinister has had an absolute clanger. It was a while ago. It's not even worth doing the replay on, because it was on the last lap. Lap 11. But yeah, Sinister having a big issue there. And Thunder is in second, looking like he is a guaranteed podium, maybe. Autosport is the cork in Garuda's bottle, and he needs him out of the way. Autosport there. Doing 218s where Garuda, but then Garuda on the medium tyres is possibly going to be around that time. At the moment, Get Boosted on medium tyres. He did a 219 last time. We saw him make that mistake. He's doing 14s, 12s is best, but let's just say average of 30. Well, he's all over the place. The new update has really caught him out. Consistency, he's still fast, just not consistent. Thunder, I'm telling you, there it is, isn't it? It's really inconsistent, these lap times. I think they are still trying to dial these cars in. They've spent a whole season learning these cars, and now on the final round, they've got to relearn them. It is a lot. I'm racing Sunday evening, and, well, I was in a crap car. I say I was in a crap car, and I don't want to give anything away, but the Mercedes, it felt all right at Bathurst. Say it's long straights. So, but God knows what it's going to feel like on Sunday evening. I should practice. Nah, why would I do that? 7 Days to Die came out and I took a day off for it. So I'm on day 7, for heaven's sakes. After the stream, I'm back to killing zombies. Thunder is leading. Get Boosted's dropped. Oh my good golly gosh, what's going on in this race? Everything's getting tipsy and turvy. It's already happened, so we missed it. So yeah, Thunder. Can he win this? Garuda, though. This is who it helps the most. Garuda's got himself past TDR. We're on lap 13 of 25. Way over halfway a mark now. And Garuda pushing on. And it could be a win on the cards for the Lambo driver. Autosport still not pitting in the Audi and doing fantastic. Deacon Do also a no stop so far, and I don't know if they can go. Well, they've gone halfway on the tank, so the fuel tank can make a whole tank can make it over halfway. So if you fill up, they can go. They can do a one stop for fuel, but it's them soft tyres, isn't it? The soft tyres that's the issue. They can get to lap 15, because it was about 10 laps. I think the soft tyres were lasting, and the mediums look absolutely tidy at the moment on the Audi and on the Corvette. So I'm guessing if they can get to lap 15, they're laughing. Thunder, his fuel is starting to run out, so a one stop. But it's how the Shag treats them soft tyres, isn't it? Get Boosted. Looks like he can get to lap 15 on that fuel. So Get Boosted looking good for Tired Deg. Sinister, his fuel is a bit lower than Boosted, a bit more than Thunder. Garuda up and into fourth. He's atom, isn't he? This is it as well. If they're having to ease off for fuel or something, Garuda is slugging it at the moment. 216 last time around. Autosport in fifth. Deacon Do in sixth. When are these guys going to pit? JTR, he's in seventh, waiting for the guys ahead of him to pit. Adnap also, is he going to be able to jump Deacon and Autosport? Possibly not Autosport, he might be too far ahead. Deacon is tight, I tell you. Adnap might not be able to jump those one stoppers, and nor maybe MJ. And this fight, remember, with 9 points between Deacon, who's in sixth at the moment. I think that's only about 3 or 4 points, though. I think it would have to be like MJ finishing last and Deacon winning for them to make a difference for third. No, I mean Deacon Do finishing last, sorry, and MJ winning. So at the moment, MJ his podium hopes trickling away. And it was Garuda, isn't it? But Garuda, I think, was too far to encroach. Get Boosted has got the lead again from Thunder. But Thunder really low on fuel. He's on fumes. He's going to have to pit at the end of this one, which it might work for him. Yeah, I mean, it's going to be the beginning of lap 15 rather than the end of lap 15. And that could still possibly make the soft tyres go all the way. And it's still daylight at Bathurst. I don't think I've ever done a whole race where it stayed daylight all the way. I don't believe it. Thunder then going for the move. The grunt of the shag flexing. And the lightness, I guess, because Get Boosted's got more fuel. No, his fuel started flashing now. We are going to be in for a little flurry of pit stops. And Garuda 30 seconds behind. And guess what? It's about 30 seconds the cost of a pit stop. This is going to be absolutely tantalising. The shag is going in. Get Boosted is staying out. Oh no, the shag making a bit of a ricket of coming in. It's a tricky pit lane. You've got to really slow down for it. Does the dodge come in smoothly? And that's going to, oh, it's tight. But that's going to gain him time on Thunder. Thunder making a mistake for coming into the pits. Garuda will definitely go ahead of those guys. Get Boosted stays out. And Autosport, will he be going in? I imagine he'll be going in also. With Deacon Do following him in. JTR will be looking to make some jumps. Some big gains. And Garuda then up and into second place, 30 seconds behind Get Boosted. A pit stop is around 30 seconds. I said a flurry of pit stops, and we are getting a flurry of pit stops. Thunder is back out. He is back out. What's he done? He hasn't totally filled the car up. Is that right? Is he done the right thing there? We thought Sinister would close in a lot more than that, and there's Sinister. JTR's coming around, and JTR is going to put on a little battle for Sinister's position, but Sinister's on the soft tyre, but he doesn't want to lean on that tyre too hard straight away. Adnap moving up into 6th place, and TDR, sorry, Autosport in the pits. MJ, it looks like MJ pitted when? MJ pitted earlier than these guys, maybe a lap or two. He's just overtaken TDR as he coming out of the pits. He was. Well, MJ's really freaked me out. He must have already. He hasn't pitted though, I don't think. But he must have done. Yes, on lap 11. Yes, because he had the soft tyres, didn't he? Of course. Yes, MJ pitted on lap 11. He was on the soft tyres, so he's mixed it in with Deacon Do. He's lost a position, really. Deacon Do was behind him. MJ's on the medium tyres now. He's got Autosport behind him, also on the medium tyres. Was he not on the medium tyres? I believe he was. I think Autosport may have made a mistake. He's going to have to come in and put some soft tyres on before the end of the race. Oliver is on the medium tyres in that action, and Duffman in 11th, having a nightmare. Get Boosted comes into the pits, and this is the big battle. Garuda comes up towards the chase, and I think Garuda is easily going to retake the lead of this race, but Get Boosted is going to be on the soft tyres chasing him. Thunder also, is he going to get by Get Boosted? Get Boosted's filling up right now. Garuda's going across the start line, and that will put Garuda ahead. Thunder also going across. No, Get Boosted's been released. Get Boosted's been released. He's out of the pits. I thought he was going to be easily beaten by Garuda, but no, Garuda's heart is going to sink. He's got Get Boosted ahead of him, and Get Boosted is on the soft tyre, and he is going to run and hide. He's going to just run and hide. Although the tyres are cold, Garuda may have a chance while his tyres are still warm to sneak one up, and then he's going to have to make that Lambo wider than it already is, unnecessarily wide, like it already is. Thunder there, just out of fight of it, but I'm guessing a podium will be happy for the Shag team. And Sinister was looking like there was something there, but he's had a couple of little rocky moments in the Viper catching him out, and he's running in fourth, with JTR having an absolute blast of a race in fifth place, the BMW up and into sixth. But again, I think, wasn't that on mediums as well? I think they've got to come back in. I think Adnap and someone else, Deacon Do has used two different compounds. MJ has used two different compounds. Autosport, I think, hasn't. I think he's only used the mediums. But I may be wrong. I didn't notice as much if he was on the softs or the mediums. But he went very late in the race, so I would assume he was on the medium tyres in the first stint. Oliver on those mediums, so it might still be something there. If Autosport has to pit again, and it looks like Oliver might be able to pick up a position there, so he's best off sticking with it. But we've got a beautiful race here between Deacon on the softs, MJ on the medium tyres, and TDR Autosport also on the medium tyres. Fresher medium tyres, he's giving the Mustang a little nudge, but no harm, no foul. And Deacon is playing survival with those soft tyres, but he doesn't want to use them too much, remember, in the corners. He doesn't want to take their life away, and that's what the Mustang driver would love. MJ would love to absolutely get the Deacon to burn his tyres up, and then be able to get some friction on him. Get boosted then as eked out 7/10 of a lead, and it's lap 17 of 25. 8 laps to go with Garuda in second, but it's soft tyres versus medium used tyres. I think we're good for fuel on both cars. I think fuel is not a problem for them two. They're driving to the end, and Get boosted. He's pretty neat with his tyres. He's pretty gentle to the Honda, so I don't suspect he's going to have tyre wear problems. But maybe come the last lap or two, if Garuda can stay on his tail, then Get Boosted may start having some tyre wear issues come the end of this race. And we've seen that Honda is quite fragile over the curbs. We've seen Get Boosted having some issues. Thunder at the moment, a solid drive from the Shag, 13 seconds ahead of fourth place, who's trying to pull away from the Lexus, and he's on the soft tyres again. Is it because they just don't want to use too much of the soft tyre? With the update, it did change the tyre, the way the tyre reacts when worn. So maybe these guys are trying to box clever and not use those soft tyres too much early doors. We'll not know. But JTR on a set of used medium tyres, absolutely giving it large. Oh yeah, JTR was one of the ones I thought was started on mediums as well. Yeah, I'm not sure with I have such a bad memory. Adnab at the moment in sixth. He's 20 seconds behind the battle for fourth. And I don't know. I think Adnap was on mediums as well. So I think JTR and Adnap have got a pit again. I'm not sure. Deacon Do has definitely used 2 sets. MJ's definitely used 2 sets. And TDR. Nothing's changed between the three of them. And Deacon Do just unable to pull out a gap on the Mustang. Mustang's such a beast down the straight line. Look at it, it's a monster. Oh, he's made a little mess of the chase, and now he's right off, and Autosport also off. Luckily for MJ, Autosport making similar mistakes in the background, and MJ, I bet he can't believe it. I bet he can't believe someone hasn't come past. Deacon Do then gets off the hook, as MJ was reeling him in. Adnap at the moment 5 seconds ahead. That's only one mistake from being overtaken by Deacon Do. So Adnap having to be very careful. He must have had soft tyres at the beginning. Him and JTR must have had soft tyres. I just can't remember. Sinistor is just ahead, and it looks like the soft tyre and the medium tyre, there's not much in it, is it? JTR's doing like 214s. Sinister's doing 214s as well. So it's a bit of a strange one. Thunder, he's done a 13. He's not far behind the battle, you know. Get Boosted 1.5 seconds lead, with Garuda right there and Thunder also right in this. This is beautiful. Sinister a little further back, but JTR closing in the Lexus. It's just waiting for the Sinister, the Dodge, to use its tyres up. Adnap at the moment, he's had a barrier knock, and Deacon Do is closing in. The Corvette closing in on the Beamer. The Beamer having a bit of damage at the front. It's easy for you to say, and it still hasn't fixed itself yet. And Deacon is ready to leap. Leap he does up the inside. Can he get it to stick? Adnap is just a sitting duck down the straight, and the Corvette easily makes gains on the Beamer up and into 6th place, and 28 seconds behind JTR, who we think may pit again. Sinister isn't pulling away from JTR. JTR's got the fuel to go to the end. I'm just not sure, and maybe he was on the soft tyre at the beginning. There was people on softs, I just can't remember who. The leaders are coming up to put a lap on someone. Let's Get Boosted. Looked like he was going slow around that corner there. Garuda coming with force, and Thunder 3 seconds covers the top 3 at the moment. It's very tight as we start lap now, whereas we're on mid-lap 19 of 25. It's been a cracking little race here. Sinister is starting to edge away from JTR, but not by a huge amount. Deacon Do is under threat from Adnap, after Adnap making that small mistake and giving his car a knock. Giving Deacon Do the position, is now coming back in the Beamer, and he's going to go around the outside. That's a very difficult place to go. Oh my beautiful word, what a lovely shot of the 2 cars in the braking zone side by side, and Adnap just leaning against the barrier there, giving Deacon Do the opportunity to open up a small gap between himself, and Adnap has to be very wary that MJ is closing in on him. Less than 3 seconds now for MJ as he absolutely slings that Mustang. Autosport as well, still in the battle. We're 1 mistake away from a total order change. Ollie in the Porsche in 10th place. And like I said, I was going to say, I think TDR has got to come in for a soft set of tyres, but I'm not sure, you know. And Duffman in the Alpha. I think that's the first time driving the Group 4. He joined the championship quite late, 3 races ago, and I think we've had 2 Group 3 races. And this is his first taste of the Group 4 car, I think. Get Boosted 2.7 seconds ahead of Garuda, with Thunder in 3rd. It's starting to open up. Was that a big screech? No, it's all right. Get Boosted is just absolutely hammering it home now with 5 laps to go. And JTR, what's going on? JTR has caught up Sinister. He's been threatening to do so. Oh, side-by-side action into the 2nd corner. And it looks like Sinister has managed to pull the position back. Side-by-side coming up, but Sinister's gone a little wide there. It's a massive wiggle for the Dodge, and the Lexus stays in 4th, and Sinister gets going again. Deacon Do 30 seconds behind. I don't think there's any concerns of the Corvette catching up the Dodge, but the Lexus slipped one through there. And JTR, wasn't he trying to make some movements in the championship? And I think the people he's racing might not be here, so he could make a humongous leap. In 4th place, JTR. Oh, unfortunately, no, he's on 62 points. In 6th place is Thunder on 92 points. And at the moment, Thunder is in 3rd place. Garuda, oh, Thunder, if he wanted to close up on Garuda, he's on 93 points, so it looks like Deacon is safe from MJ. Thunder can't get Garuda because Garuda's running in second, and JTR can't get Thunder because Thunder's running in third. Beautiful stuff. Everyone protecting their championship position beautifully as Get Boosted the championship. Oh, now there's a conversation between JTR and Sinister on track. I think Sinister saying JTR ran him out of track. I'm not sure. I didn't see enough to be able to make any kind of decision on that. Get Boosted then leads Garuda. And Thunder in third with JTR in fourth. Sinister in fifth. He's lost a lot of time to JTR now, and Deacon has closed. It was 30 seconds. That's what happens when you type. Don't type. You're going to lose another position. Deacon do. Closing in. MJ is there as well, but no, they're not pitting again. Adnap is. Adnap did pit again. Look, he did. Did Autosport. And Autosport did as well. I missed both pit stops. Sorry. Ollie, it was so close. But TDR and Adnap both stopping again and putting those soft tyres on. 5 laps to go. They're just going to go for an absolute pelt near the end. Boosted leads 4.7 seconds. His tyres holding together nicely. Garuda keeping the mediums in, and the back end of the car wanting to step out. Thunder wants the second place. Look, his tyres are shot though. Can he make them last another 4 laps around here? And JTR, there could be, oh, his tyres are pretty hard as well. And there you see Thunder struggling to get around the tight corner there at Forest Elbow or something. So Thunder though pushing on to try and catch up with Garuda. Garuda going faster than he's gone before. Sinister having a bit of an issue out there with netcode, it seems. Deacon Do wants to close that position, but I think Sinister's got back in the groove again, and he's on his way with Deacon Do and MJ. 3.8 seconds behind Deacon. Needs Deacon to make a mistake. Unlikely though. Unlikely to happen. Not today, sir. Deacon is on it. Adnap in 8th place ahead of Autosport. Quite a battle between those two. On a 2-stop strategy. I think they were the only ones on a 2-stop strategy. I'm not sure. I haven't noticed anyone else coming in again. And Get Boosted going faster than everyone else with a 2:12.212 here at Bathurst. Garuda 4 seconds, 2:13.2. 3 seconds ahead of Thunder, but Thunder's tyres starting to step away from him. JTR's tyres getting on the old side also, but he's 25 seconds ahead of Sinister as they all enter into lap 22 of 25. 3 laps to go here for the end of the championship. The GT Challenge from the World Racing Community. What a season we've had as well. 8 rounds of absolute fabulousness. With Get Boosted, Garuda, but I don't know, I'm going to have to do the second series anyway, so I can tell you the final championship table. But I honestly don't think there's much changing. Garuda sounding like a bit of a screech there. And he's lost another second, is it, to Thunder? Get Boosted absolutely disappearing in the distance. And JTR looking like he's going to get a solid 4th here at the moment. Sinister pulling away from Deacon, whom also is pulling away from MJ. Adnap on those fresh tyres. Now, can he get 20 seconds? No, not in 3 laps, I imagine. On the soft tyre. Oh, he's just, you know. I mean, MJ's tyres are pretty... Oh, if he does a lot of that and spins a bit more... Oh God, I just heard myself. That sounded awful. Sorry, guys. That's what I sound like. Spins a bit more. It's awful. No wonder no one watches. It's terrible. So get boosted. 4.4 seconds ahead of Garuda. With Thunder 2.1 seconds now behind Garuda. Garuda really is giving up that little lead he has on Thunder. 14.9 last time around. Thunder doing a 14.1. Nearly a whole second. So Garuda, got to be careful. It's under 2 seconds. Thunder is pushing, ladies and gents. What the hell is that? Get out of it. So Thunder is pushing hard. 1.5 seconds. 2 laps to go. Not including this one. 3 laps if you include this one. Ooh, little feather. No, 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 no. Thunder losing a wig, getting a huge wiggle on his tyres. Are very old. Very old tyres there from Thunder. He had a huge wiggle there. And Garuda's now built that lead back up to 2 seconds. It's not the direction that Thunder wishes or wants to be going in. The Jaguar is virtually got no tyres left on it. And I think it's a big ask from Thunder. And doesn't want to risk too much. He's got 20 seconds on JTR. And JTR's tyres are pretty old. Sinister doesn't seem like he can close the gap between himself and JTR, and Deacon also dropping off of the pace. MJ is closing up. Is he? A 2:17.9 last time from MJ. Deacon doing a 16.5. I don't think does look closer between the two of them. But Deacon he's got enough tyre to stay ahead of MJ, I think. Adnap, 9 seconds. He's pulled 2 seconds in on MJ. But he's not going to have enough laps to pull it all back, I reckon, unless MJ has an ORF. Ooh, TDR absolutely slinging that Audi through the corner. A very fast corner it is as well. Ollie is 10th. And Duffman in 11th in a very fine looking Alfa Romeo. He boosted 5.7 seconds. Well, he must have lost a bit there. It's just dropped to 5.4 seconds ahead of Garuda, who's now built it up to 4 seconds, because I think Thunder, his tyres are pretty shot, especially at that front right. I think he's just going to want to bring this one home and not give a JTR that podium. Sinister ahead of Deacon Do. I think with it, there's no real racing out there at the moment. There's Get Boosted does the penultimate lap. Garuda, though, he'll be thinking of the what ifs. He didn't put a foot wrong, really. There was nothing any different he could have done in this race. I think it's just the pure pace of Get Boosted, because Garuda, we haven't seen any mistakes. I don't want to jinx him coming into the final lap, especially as Thunder's only 6 seconds behind. Ooh, Thunder's tyre totally shot. He's really testing the update then, and this tyre thing, I saw people joking that they blow up. I want to see his tyre explode. And him to start 360 in it. So he's got to do 1 lap on a total shot tyre. I don't know how that's going to affect his pace. And Get Boosted. Perfect run. Perfect run now. He's on his final lap. Enough fuel, enough tyres. Time to perfection as Garuda as well. Starting his final lap, trying to get 2nd place. Thunder crossing the line at 2:20. Do you think that's just because of the tyres? JTR, his tyres not totally shot. He does a 2:15. So yeah, I mean, he's not going to do 15 seconds faster on this final lap. But yeah, Thunder not getting any pace out of that shot tyre. Sinister didn't close it up to JTR, and I don't think you could on those soft tyres. They were pretty worn by then. He's maintained the space between himself and Deacon. Deacon did the job he needed to do, which is finish ahead of MJ, and he has done that with precision. So a great job from Deacon Do as he crosses the line to start his final lap. A 17.5 there, and MJ 9 seconds behind him in the Mustang. 7. He's finishing a lot better than that first round in, was it Brazil, when we saw the Mustang just spinning in every corner. So Adnap then going faster than he's gone before in the race. He got it down to 8 seconds between him and MJ. That isn't bad, is it? That wasn't bad. That was 20-second deficit. And Autosport crossing the line to start his final lap. I think Oliver and Duffman might be lapped. So get boosted. Comes up towards the chase. 6.5 seconds ahead of Garuda, who's now 14 seconds. It's really a struggle for Thunder, but I think he's fine against JTR. But he has really dropped off the pace since his tyres gave up the ghost. He's even got his hazard lights on just in case, but you're all right, my friend. 13 seconds. Unboosted wins the championship and the final race. Garuda gets a cracking second place. He's got half a second penalty, but it's more than enough against Thunder. And Thunder comes home for a podium. Take a boo, my son. Great drive from Thunder there to grab a podium. Beautiful stuff. JTR comes home in 4th. That might be his best finish of the season in the Lexus. Always showing promise. And now he's got the position. Sinister not having a great race there. Went side by side with JTR. Don't know what happened. Ended up in the barrier. And it's one for the stewards to sort out. JTR believing he had no contact. It didn't look like there was any contact from the stream, but like I said, who knows. 5th then for Sinister. Not the end of the season that he would have wished for, but he gets 2nd in the championship. Deacon doing the job he needed to do to finish ahead of MJ in 6th. Oh no, Adnap did catch MJ. Oh my word, so Adnap did catch MJ in the end and get that 7th place. Great stuff from the BMW driver. Wonderful stuff from Hello Kitty. MJ comes home in 8th place. Did he run out of fuel? Oh, he had to back off because of fuel, I think. And TDR Autosport finishing 9th on the lead lap. So fantastic stuff. From the first race to the last race, looks amazing by TDR. Ollie came in late in the championship and he's just got better and better each round. Again, another one on the lead lap. So leaps and bounds from his first race when he jumped in the McLaren for the mighty Mikey Boosh. So Oliver brings it home for 10th spot. Beautiful driving. And Duffman already finishing in 11th. There. So get boosted. In the end, takes the win from Garuda. Beautiful. We'll go and have a quick look. There you go. There's get boosted. Oh, he's got a new championship. Nice stuff. Or new overalls, I meant, not championship. Let me quickly grab that for thumbnail reasons. And I'll take you to the results. There you go. Get boosted. Oh, Garuda picked up a 2nd, but it's still all right. He still finished in 2nd. He had half a second, didn't he? And maybe that's because he didn't spend the half second. They gave him a 1 second penalty. But it's still okay because he had enough time in hand on Thunder because Thunder backed off. Oh, the host ended. Look at that. Oh, so get boosted. We'll try. Get boosted finished 1st. 2nd, Garuda. Thunder in 3rd. JTR in 4th. Sinister finished in 5th. Deacon Do finished 6th. Adnat finished in 7th. MJ in 8th. 9th would have been Autosport. And 10th would have been Ollie. 11th was bloody the Alfa Romeo Duffman. And Vodka Rob saying, cheers, bro. That's right, no worries. I wasn't quick enough for the room. So, yeah, I don't know. Watch this space. I think they'll probably, I'm sure they'll probably have a gap. And then Friday night racing, I don't know. I'll fill some Fridays with maybe some daily streams, some streams of dailies. Maybe I'll put my whatever manufacturers championships. I didn't do the first round, but I did the second round. And Vodka Rob saying it was my birthday other day as well. 51. Well done, man. Well done. Half a century, just over. Brilliant stuff. Okay, there's nothing more to say except for happy birthday to Vodka Rob. And I will see you. The next stream will be Monday night with that Ultimate Racing crew. And it will be at Bathurst, Mount Panorama. So double your Aussie racing. Bless you all. Tooroo. Peace and love. Peace and love.
Thanks, mate.